Alright guys, today I really want to get to the essence of Mileena, and by that I mean just the real reasons why I did Mileena in the first place, why I love Mileena very much, why I did the Marco videos in the first place. I really loved it because I really felt that Mileena could express more about human rights than anybody else. I really felt that Mileena had the ability to do that. And so, I really love that. But yeah, so I just really felt that my videos were very meaningful to people and just very, I do funny things, but I just want to do some more serious stuff today. So I'm going to do some funny stuff for sure. Don't worry, guys. But but I am going to do some serious stuff today. So I really feel that my channel has a profound impact on the LGBTQ plus community and on people in general, heterosexuals, bisexuals, trans. I guess LGBT includes those, but those people really get affected by even heterosexuals. I really feel that. Well, obviously, I'm bi, but Kevin is heterosexual, right? So he's very much someone that is more interested in the craft and the art rather than me as someone to date. He's got a girlfriend, so he's very happy with that. And I'm very glad because it was really kind of refreshing to be treated like a person. Because I get hit on quite a bit, even when I'm Marco. I'm very good looking, so I'm always Marco in my personal, but I get hit on quite a bit. So it was kind of nice to be. It was very refreshing to just be like, hey, this person wants to record me, and they don't want anything to do with me dating wise or whatever, which is not a big deal. I mean, I date a lot. I love dating, I wouldn't be interested in him anyway. But it's kind of refreshing to have this whole thing where it's just all about respecting the craft, respecting the inspiration, respecting what I do as a performer. Mileena and Marco are very happy to give a show that's really kind of like extreme and beautiful and glamorous, and just like it's like before I became famous, well, I'm not famous yet, but before I become famous, it's kind of nice to get those experiences, where someone just treats you so well. He was so nice to me. It was just really great. I really appreciated it. It was like really nice because, I've been dealing with a lot of people that are just so rude or say whatever, and it's just like, you know what, like I'm not doing anything to you. I just want to give good positive messages. I just want to be happy with people and be nice. That's the kind of thing I go for. It's like it's the funny thing about people. Like Madonna too, right? She gets the worst criticism, but when you are someone that's really, really good, you're gonna find that. But it's just like really nice to get people that you actually meet that value what you do and value who you are as an entertainer. And for me, I'm very rare. If you look at other Winnipeg entertainers, they're not like me at all. I'm Hollywood level, I would think. So, it's like very rare to see someone that can really do what I do. It really is rare. I find, when I see channels, I don't even think about it, but when I watch someone that's from Winnipeg, I'm like, this channel is good for sure. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great channel. But I'm like, look at me. I'm just like gorgeous. I'm so pretty as Mileena, so handsome as Marco. It's just really what a difference, right? You just get that whole vibe where it's just like, this person really came out from somewhere totally different from Winnipeg. And not to say Winnipeg is a great city. Winnipeg is awesome. There is a lot of amazing talent here. There's a lot of arts. There's a lot of crazy things that are really, really good. And you have to remember that just like in Winnipeg and every other city, that's what the talent is like, unless you're talking about someone that's very rare. So I'm very rare. And Kevin is very rare also. But anyway, just the talent that I possess and the look that I possess is extremely rare. Okay, so when you see, even if I was like, and Avril Lavigne came from a small town, right? I'm sure she was one of the only people that are like her, right, in the town. There's people that are just so rare in the world that when you find them, you're just so refreshed. You're like, wow, So that's what I really liked about what Kevin and I's interaction making this documentary. He was very much like, oh, you are like refreshing to see. It's really rare to see that. And Starkey touched upon that too. Booge touched upon that too. Booge is like, you made this many videos, crazy. Really crazy, right? And he did. They did a really good time on Adventure Time with Dudes. Definitely check that out. Okay, it was really well done. I just felt that when he did the eye roll, I think we should have taken more footage because then they would have had more footage there. But I really feel that it's and maybe we'll perform again. I mean, Booze was very, very nice guy. Booze was just amazing. So I mean, maybe we'll perform again. But anyway, if they want to reach out to me, they can, and maybe I'll do another video with them. Maybe a re-interview, a different kind of interview. I always find, I guess because Mallow was in that video, and I find, when that happens, it just really is more to do with just kind of a sense of, I just don't want them to get banned, right? Because Mallow was in there, and it's not allowed typically to have that kind of stuff in a video. So I hope they're okay with that. But anyway, so maybe we can have an interview without Mallow in it. But I mean, that's totally fine. If people want to talk about Mallow, that's fine. But so anyway, I just really feel that he really did a good job making me, like, there are people that are uncomfortable with me sometimes. And so instead of praising me like I really feel I should be, and then I praise them in return, like a mutual thing should happen, I tend to get bombarded with insult, even though the person really likes me. They just insult me because that's all they're used to with people like me, or they just feel like I'm too intimidating or whatever. So, or maybe I'm not saying anything and makes them uncomfortable, and I'm so good looking that they just think, oh, he can't be nervous, it must be something else, or whatever. But so I find that most people do not know how to capture my total persona without insulting me some way, and I just feel like that's, when you get that everywhere you go, you just feel like, oh my God, and you try to do your best and you try to do all these things, which I'm more than happy to give a lot of great content, and that's why I do it, because people might be dealing with the same thing, so they're like, oh my goodness, I get insulted left, right, and center. This video is so refreshing, it's so positive, right? That's why I do it, right? But, totally enjoy the show, darling. Bye now. Bye everyone, darling, I'm done.